Interesting quick drone flight, although seagulls seem to be getting a little bit upset, so I only did a quick flight rather than what I would have liked to have done. At least they're making not a noise, whether it was a drone anyway. Right, let's get off this beach. Okay, I'm quite amazed just what the difference a year makes. The weather a year ago to this year. Nuts. I thoroughly recommend coming here though, but not like it was last year. How pretty is this? Ooh, lovely gardens some people have. Absolutely wonderful. Oh look, an old petrol pump. Was once a petrol station. Super. So, bye-bye Ravenglass. Am I saying it correctly? I don't know actually. I'm going to head to Seascale. Never been through Seascale, so somewhere near. It's next to Sellafield. What's called Windscale, which was the first nuclear power station in Britain, but it was really there to make plutonium, and now it's a decommissioning. Is it decommissioning? What do you call it? For nuclear power rods anyway. Cleaning them up, getting them ready for reuse or disposal. Not that they have any way to dispose of them, so I think they keep all these used rods in a big tank of water or something. Just coming into Seascale over the Cumbrian Coast Railway. Let's have a look. You know, the little to beat a day like today, touring on a bike as comfortable as this. Little to beat it. West Cliff Hotel. So this is a cliff thing. Just below us. Let's have a look. Ooh, looks like it, doesn't it? It's a bigger place than I expected. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Well, this is Seascale. A quite busy little place. Almost secret. Maybe its proximity to what was called Windscale, Sellafield now remembered, nuclear reprocessing plant. Makes people avoid it. It's got a railway, a shop, beach, and sunshine. Just heading out of Seascale, and ahead are some very ominous looking clouds building after yesterday's thunderstorms, which are this way over Cumbria. Well, maybe not this way, but certainly over the Cumbrian hills, and a little bit over Horton and Ribblesdale at the end of the day. They're building, the clouds are building. And the forecast this morning that I watched on television on BBC Weather was for thunderstorms, could be almost anywhere in the northeast of Britain, west of Britain, so I think that's what's building up there. still, matters not. Just make it a more interesting day. This is Egremont. Looks like an old castle or something up there. It's a most attractive road, this one, to St Bees. If you asked me if I just saw the view and I didn't know where I was, I think somewhere in the southwest, Cornwall, Devon. But no, Cumbria. That's where we are. Look at those horses. And one at the back seems particularly bouncy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Still, lovely day to be riding. Maybe not through St Bees. I'm sure they've got some nice lanes and fields to ride on close by. Lots of flags up. Maybe carnival time. I did travel through here last year in the torrential rain, didn't record anything. It didn't look colourful. It was just all grey and wet. Amazing what sunshine does with the colourful painted buildings. But the clouds look rather angry. So I'm wondering how on earth I'm going to get back to Alton Rulesdale without getting drenched upon. We're heading high up above Whitehaven, as I used to visit Whitehaven on business 25 years ago or more. I used to visit a company called Albright and Wilson, and had a research development department, and it was here behind this fence. Huge chemical works. What I need to try and do is go through my slide collection and find some of the images I took of it working at night. And it's still got the entrance, look. Security entrance number 3. Still there. Swipe card access. But the factory, gone. The factory, I think originally they started making firelighters. All sorts of phosphorus-based products. All that's left is concrete slabs and yeah, sad in some respects. Now there was an inclined plane that worked. I believe that's yeah, there's a bridge there where it went underneath. So we'll go down here. So it was a inclined plane, rope worked railway. We used to bring up materials from the railway lower down up to the high point of the cliffs, or vice versa. Ah, here's where it went across. The gate's still here. Let's pull over. So it was level at this point, then the incline went down there. Okay, let's stop it now and decide where I'm going. Whitehaven Harbury area. It's very different today. This time last year when I came, the rain was just abating. No one was here. And today, I'm here. In the sun. And lots of other people too. Park up for a moment and get a photograph. And there's some big yachts out there, motor yachts. Whitehaven's been given a big overhaul in recent years, I believe. Although when I used to visit for work, I never came down to this area. Always seemed to be in the midst of winter. I just stayed in the bed and breakfast higher up in the town. But it was a place that lost a lot of its industry and jobs. Coal mining, Albright and Wilson, all closed. The steelworks at Workington, all those sort of things, hugely reduced numbers of jobs, and it's been rejuvenated. Being a place I must come and explore when not on the motorbike. So sat-nav is set to Maryport. Interesting. South, north. I want north, don't I? I think I want north. I know I want north. Oh goodness, something's been totally demolished there. Or almost totally demolished. It's like the front of the building's been kept. Oh yeah, just go across the red light, won't you? Interesting building, skimming the edge of Workington here. Straight ahead here. Town centre of Workington to the left. Some interesting buildings. Even the more modern Debenhams has a tiny bit of style to it. Significant industrial facility. Wind turbines. Incada. Some rather big buildings. Flimby, this place is called. You're right on the coast. Literally. And the railway just the only thing between me and the sea. Well, maybe a few dunes or something. Yeah, Maryport was very, very quiet when I came many years ago. I don't think anyone came here. There was a steam puffer here that one could look at. Still here? Is it gone somewhere else? Just look like fishing boats here at the moment. At Maryport, and behind me, angry skies out at sea. Ahead of me, well, I say angry skies. Big clouds forming, both directions, all around. Anyway, I've decided to head via the Honister Pass to Keswick, road I've not been on for a long time, again. So here we go. Oh, that looks like somewhere to get a coffee. Thunderstorms. I have checked the radar, rain radar, and it's particularly heavy rain currently in Cumbria, so I'm going to not go through the rain, not because I'm a chicken, just because I prefer to be on dry roads. I'm going to head back along the coast to some degree, but further along, potentially to Arnside. Quite a nice place. And get to Arnside and, if possible, enjoy that. What rubbish am I talking? If possible, enjoy that. Right, so this is Maryport. Bye bye Maryport. Oh, itchy bloody nose. Cut that bit out. Bye bye Maryport. Enjoyed visiting you. Quiet. Nice place. And take a road suggested to me by others. We'll see what it's like. The weather not that far from here is heavy rain. Just in the certainly in the centre of the Lake District. I was this morning for breakfast. Currently, according to the radar when I looked at it 20 minutes ago, it's heavy rain. So probably not a good idea to go back across the pass this time of day. Nether Wasdale. What a lovely name for a place. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Strands Inn. Screes Inn. Pubs everywhere. What a beautiful view. How glorious is that? Right, finally heading up onto Birkefell. Well, that's what the road sign said anyway. Twisty little road. Most attractive. Oh look, a pass. Some sort of hill anyway to go up and enjoy. Really quite warm. 23 degrees, the bike temperature gauge is saying. I passed a few cars with men with no clothes on, well, no upper clothing. This looks interesting. Up we go. Looks like a slow car in the front. Nothing compared to hard knock. Even in second gear, well, hard knock was first gear, clutch in for a lot of it, well, for some of it. Wonderful scenery. This is quite a view. I'm heading across Birkefell. It's some amazing scenery. The centre of the Lake District is heavy rain at the moment, according to the radar. So this is quite a good route to take. Well, thanks to my friend for giving me the idea to come across here, Birkefell. A most delightful afternoon's ride. Quite easy. An easy ride for the GS. And for me on the GS. Some more GS's. Good afternoon. Yes, the GS was made for such roads. Made for any road, really. It makes these sort of roads very simple to enjoy a ride. Just to go a bit slowly so I can enjoy the view. Wonderful. Good afternoon. Definitely a nice shortcut. It's just so attractive here. Oh wow, it's busy, isn't it? It's like more people than a beach. Amazing. This is called a bank end. Now to turn left onto the A595. I do love the way that here in the Lake District and Cumbria, I should say, and into Yorkshire Dales, people really do, with their gardens, make the most of them. Well, many of them seem to make the most made of them. It's quite a nice place. Pub, another pub. One-way street. Yeah, how pretty is that? Granton-in-Furness, there we are. It's just everywhere's attractive here, isn't it? Pub, free house. People enjoying the sunshine everywhere. Right, back on A roads now. Because of time going out for dinner tonight, I've got a more direct route back to Horton Riversdale via Kirby Lonsdale. The sat-nav, it's 38 miles from here, so I'm going to actually follow the sat-nav and not my sensors. Let's see how it does, how it fares. Well, it's a sweltering 24 degrees outside now. Outside? Well, I'm outside in it, in my nice super warm, super waterproof BMW Clobber. Actually, it's not too unpleasant. I've got the vents open, getting some good air through. Behind an old Capri 1.6 LS. Wonder if they were joining in the celebration of all those Ford Escorts and things yesterday. If I remember rightly, the 1.6 Capri had very little go in it. It wasn't exactly a performance car. Clouds ahead. I think, to me, it looks like the storms, the angry skies are receding. So, at some point I'll come across some wet roads, but somehow I think by going on this coastal area, skimming the path, this part of Cumbria, to Kirby Lonsdale, which is where my next destination is. Yeah, should keep it on dry roads, I think. The wet roads would have been it's the central part. I'm kind of taken that way back. The sat-nav's just taking me on a really stupid road. It thinks this is the A519. How can this possibly be an A road? Do you know, first time on this tour since leaving home, I've relied on the sat-nav and not thought about the route I'm taking. Normally I use the navigation to just help with my ideas, or a pre-plotted route, which worked out quite well on Friday. In this case, I've just put in, go take me to Kirby Lonsdale, please take me that way. And it's sort of taking me off the A roads onto what it thinks is an A road, which is no way is an A road. Alright, so I think it's 3/4 mile, I'm going to turn left on the A519. Let's see. Shall we? I'm on some exciting dual carriageway now, but I've just noticed how warm it is. 25 degrees now. Warmer and warmer and warmer the further I'm headed inland and away from the coast. And the final leg back for the day. final stop ahead, Kirkby Lonsdale. To my left now is the lovely town of Kirkby Lonsdale, and also a good bike beat just up here past the bridge. So I'm going to stop and get a cool refreshment. Yes, lots of bikes. Well, a quick cold drink was had there. A few bikes left. Let's head on our way. Looking ahead, that cloud is getting quite dark. So, am I going to hit rain before I hit home? We'll see. Yes, beyond Clapham and towards Settle, it looks like dampness. The wet roads have arrived. Rain mode. Look at that, suddenly dry to wet. Temperature has dropped from 25 degrees to 18.5 degrees in just 2 miles. Amazing. What a drop of rain can do to chill the day. Wow, look at this, back into sunlight.